Make sure I got everything up here. All right. Oh. All right. Didn't do an intro today or to start streaming because I'm trying to finish this up in under 12 hours. Let's see. I was given something of a hint about something. I guess something that's a trophy that's highly missable. Had someone reach out and tell me if I still have the save before the first or before the final boss on the first playthrough that I should do it again. It didn't tell me specifically. Thankfully, it's right here. But he said that if I don't get it, the trophy, if I didn't get the trophy for it, I would have to start a fresh new playthrough, no new game plus or anything. Thankfully, I still have it right here. He didn't tell me specifically what to do, but he said the way when he watched my VOD, he said the way I was playing it, I was pretty much aiming for it. So yeah. Let's see. Alright. Let me get whatever I can. This ready. Toolkits. First aid kit. Alright. Now that I actually know how to play the game better. I think what I was trying to do, if I remember right, was not die at all. Oh, that actually, no, it would probably help. I don't know if this would count. Actually, if I did this, would this count as not dying? We'll see. Yeah. Okay. Oof. I take quite a bit more damage. Sure eyes. Way more aggressive? Okay. Okay, so that I don't think that would count as a death. But I think I need to I'm gonna probably need to try again. Doing terribly. Oh, she does have this phases, doesn't she? Okay. Not the thing I was thinking she was gonna use. Oh, there it is. Oh no, it's not. Still not. Of course. Oh, here we go. So much more damage on hard. I guess that should be expected though. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, right. I do think this will work. Because you don't go into a dying animation revive, it just completely fills up everything. Dang it. So freaking full of shit, man. Are you freaking kidding me, dude? What the fuck? I didn't think I would have this much trouble. Shit. did it break? Crap, I didn't realize. Okay, much better. Oh crap. Come on. Bitch, fuck you. This is so. Ugh! Already irritated on the beginning of the freaking stream. Son of a bitch, dude. What the hell, man? So full of crap, dude. Of course. What the fucker, dude? What fucking nonsense, man! You fucking can't do anything, Hinako! What the fuck, dude? Dude. Dude. Thanks for the invisible wall. Stupid ass freaking hell, dude. I didn't think it would take this many tries. What the freaking heck, dude? This better be a freaking trophy. Freaking A. But this better be how to get the trophy. Already sick of this crap. See, now you don't attack. Of course, dude. Freaking nonsense, man. It's like you do double damage when I start to do well. It's freaking video game bullshit, dude. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? What the fuck, dude? The first playthrough's still full of shit. What the hell, man? See that? See that shit? Okay, we'll just ignore the fact that I fucking countered that. Now you won't get stunned at all. Great. Stupid teleporting shit. Within the time to repair it, but nope. Breaks instead. Stupid fucking stun shit, dude. Fuck out of here. Why didn't you dodge? Why didn't you dodge? You just fucking ignored that you have a fucking dodge? Oh god! Ugh! Gosh, too far. Stupid girl, dude. I swear it's only one freaking hit, man. Get the fucking hit in, dude. Fucking hell, man. Freaking controlling a freaking toddler! That was luck. Hopefully I get it this time. There we go. Yep, the bird that flies highest. Oh, that's irritating. Alright. I don't think I need anything else here. What is that trophy? The bird that flies highest. Defeat the Shiromuku without dying once. Yeah, okay. I figured as much. Ah, annoying. straight back into stream again. So first, gonna load up the save for the boss fight. I didn't get to look into what you need to do, but same friend messaged me, told me it's just avoiding the arrows. So all you have to do is avoid the arrows. So we'll see if I can do that. Then what I'm gonna do is, because I talked about I had to cut off 35 minutes for the stream yesterday in order to make the under 12 hours video, which it would count. I think it still would be like 11 hours and 50 minutes, I want to say, because the stream was 12 hours and 20 minutes. Something like that. I don't know. Anyways, it's a 40. No. Yeah, that's 11 hours and 45 minutes. And then what I'll do is I can just splice this one in right here, going because it's gonna be another boss that I'm trying to get a trophy for. And I gotta mute this. Mute my phone. Wait. Yeah, because technically I have seen it already. Oh, why am I not focusing? Oh, now I am. Oh. Oh, I'm pushing the wrong button, that's why. Well, not for focusing, for dodging, I mean. Dude. One of the problems with the combat in this game is you get the stun lock a lot. Oh man. Yeah, really find out what this thing is. Also overslept, so the stream is quite a bit late. What is your freaking counter window? I know this is a super long fight too. It takes forever to go down. Nope, already screwed that up. Timing's annoying. Is this one actually? 750, yeah, okay. Ah, darn it. Okay. Oh my god, dude. Can't even do a freaking focus attack. Doesn't give me enough time for anything. Come on, dude. Couldn't even found counter that, huh? What now? There we go. The double dodge just wears out enough just so I can do a third dodge for that timing. So dumb. Bullcrap. It's like they knew, oh, you're gonna double dodge and then you're gonna tire yourself out and then so you can't dodge that attack. Thank you, game. Fuck you too. Right when I do the focus attack, he just hits freaking counters me or whatever the hell. It's freaking exactly not enough time to do it. I hit the dodge. I know I did. What the hell, dude? Probably gonna be stuck on this for a while. So dumb. She gets stunned for so damn long, dude. Dude, I can't. It doesn't even let me dodge. It literally doesn't let me dodge. There we go. Of course.
気がついた。
私は女はこうあるべきし決めつけが嫌いだっただけです。だからって女に生まれたことまでも憎んだことはなかった。
俺は勘違いしてる。お前を追い詰めていたのか。お前の気持ちは目を見りゃ分かる。でも俺にはなぜきついていたのか分からなかった。
違う。ジュンは気づかせてくれたんだ。私はお前のおかげでやっと生まれ変わることができた。だから清水日向子はいつまでもお前と共にある。ギル。
Just to be safe. Oh shit again. Oh, it's not. Oh crap. No, no! Such a long fight, dude. Come on, man. This is so annoying. Okay, that second one does have a counter. Come on. I fucking hit the... Oh my god, dude. This is an irritating fight. So freaking irritating. I keep having to change this up.
くれ。キラーの味方をしている。気がついた。
私は守るべきっていう決めつけが嫌いだっただけです。だからって女に生まれたことまでも憎んだことはなかったよ。
俺は勘違いしてる。お前を追い詰めていたのか。お前の気持ちは絵を見ればわかる。でも俺にはなぜ傷ついていたのかわからなかった。
違う、シュンが気づかせてくれたんだ。私はお前のおかげでやっと生まれ変わることができた。だから清水のいつまでもお前と共にある。
気をつけろ。
Oh. Wow, I didn't have to do it a second time. Cool. Guess all the counters helped. Okay. I thought it was gonna take a lot longer. I might as well serve this version as a new game plus. I guess it doesn't really matter, huh? Think I'm good again. I just do. Let's see. I'm gonna cut off the. I'm not even gonna bother putting the stuff before into the export for YouTube. Basically, I had a. Oh, let's put that on silent too. Had the circuit breaker trip again. But basically what I did though was just that I loaded up an autosave, died a few times, and then changed the difficulty back into story because the last trophy I need for this is just to beat the final boss in under 10 minutes. And as much as I want to try to master that on Lost in the Fog, I kind of want to move on to playing like Expedition 33. So let's see here. Yo, Hyde. I didn't expect you to pop in. Well, I actually put in the title that I said it too. That I would just need to get the one last trophy for this, and then I'm gonna start Expedition 33. I mean, not even here. I mean, like on Michaela's chat. But we're skipping the cutscenes because we don't need to see them. I thought about just starting Expedition 33 and doing this another time. But the reason why is because I'm gonna have to relearn how to play the game if I would try to do it that way. So I was just like, you know what, that's probably not a good idea. Might have been a way, not understandable. How you doing, Hyde? How was your shepherd's pie dinner? Oh, this is gonna move way faster. Way faster. Okay. If that went by that fast. It should be real easy. I mean, for the most part. Oops. Assume I don't mess up like that, you know. Ah, darn it. Of course. Sweet, thank you. Oh, okay. Well, it's not the grab move at least. Even though I think grab move will probably take a lot less health on this difficulty. Thank you. Yeah, this is gonna be a cinch. I am gonna talk about spoiler things afterwards too, because I was gonna do that yesterday, but because I don't know if you saw that I mentioned that I've not been feeling well. I'm pretty sure I'm sick. I don't know what I have, but oh, sorry, I didn't get the counter there. I couldn't talk as much yesterday as I wanted to. So after this one, I'm also gonna talk more about like the story, what's going on in the story. So you might want to tune out for that. I suspect it'll take like a few minutes, and then I'm gonna move on. That's when I move on to Expedition 33. that one didn't count, I guess. Okay, when that happens. Thank you. Ah, stupid monkey thing ruined that for me. Oh, right, he's gonna start with this. Alright, what's good? To this point that my nephew didn't leave me one slice of garlic bread. Oh, that sucks. I love garlic bread. Ah. Oh, darn it, I dodged too early. I was gonna say add, but I know you have a turbo. Ah, ooh. Got lucky with that one. Ah. Dude. Wrong button. Alright, final phase. Darn it. Come on. Oh, see, she's already having this dialogue. That's real fast. Real fast. Wow, it's a huge difference. Oh. All right. And second dodge. Oof. I know who cares. We'll be like trying to be ready to fix the weapon. I don't need to do that. Maybe I do, because this takes a few hits and I'm still not knocking them out of this. There we go. And that should be the platinum. Yep, there you go. Alright, we can skip this. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so I'm only gonna really do this because I didn't get a chance to do it yesterday. I wanted to do it yesterday, but I was feeling my voice kind of about to ready to give out. So I'm gonna talk about some spoiler stuff regarding the story. I know, Hyde, that you want to play this at some point. I know usually you can kind of forget things by the time you actually play it, but I think I'm gonna be a little bit specific with some of this stuff. But I would say give me about maybe 8 minutes roughly. I think I can go. It's probably gonna be faster than that, but I'm gonna go through my thoughts on the game, and it's kind of going through some of the stuff I was talking about yesterday. I think Michaela's still streaming, so it shouldn't be too hard. But after that though, I will move on to Expedition 33. I can't wait to play it. I really don't want to play it. So in terms of just speaking my thoughts out loud for like anyone who's watching on the YouTube channel, basically the like what's happening in the story. So a lot of the story is really a lot of the story is like it's the sense of, you know, identity and loss of it when you're married, right? And Blitz kind of helped flesh me out on a lot of this stuff. Or at least he kind of gave me like a rough idea with some of that stuff too, that I can kind of figure out the rest of it. Thank you though. Thank you, Hyde. And it's going off of what I think Silent Hill fans would appreciate, and that's why I'm leaving this that's why I'm still talking about it, because I'm still kind of going off of what Silent Hill fans would appreciate with this. It's just that this is more the spoilerish part of it, right? And it's that, and I talked about it before, an aspect that non-team Silent games keep trying to do. They keep trying to capitalize on, but it's always like it kind of comes off as the same stuff but not as good as the original. And that is, this one doesn't rely on amnesia, which a lot of the Silent Hill games try to do. Homecoming tries to do the same thing with Alex. Origins with Travis. And then I guess technically Shattered Memories is similar situation, kinda. Like the dialogue isn't like too long. All the characters know what they're talking about. There is no amnesia. It's just that it's kind of vague. Like if you were in the situation, you and everything that's happening, that's how the dialogue would be, I think. And so it's more like it's keeping the player in the dark, as opposed to it being about like, you know, amnesia. And then you can argue that it's still about facing your inner demons, which is true, but it is also putting in the whole thing with religion and the occult. That's still in there, versus being all about Silent Hill is a town about facing your inner demons, right? And this doesn't take place in Silent Hill and at all. And I think that's might be one of the biggest complaints. It's not a Silent Hill game because it doesn't take place in Silent Hill. At least all the other ones that don't take place in Silent Hill eventually get you to Silent Hill, whereas this one doesn't. Again, this is a spin-off game. It's not the main title, so I think that's okay. But Capsules, Hinako, and Shu, it makes them like kind of face like an inner self. But it kind of seems to me, based on what I'm seeing here, in regards to like the origin and the occult, it's the gods are actually using their form to communicate with them. When it comes to like the drugs part of it, the White Claudia, or in this case the Hakosa or Hakakuso, which is used to make the Kakura Makakura, and that's like the capsules that Shu prescribes to Hinako. And in the first ending, it basically kind of goes into that she keeps relying on it because she can't deal with everything going on with the arranged marriage. So she kind of goes crazy and like massacres everyone. That's pretty much what the first ending is all about. All right. And then in like the second ending, there's like that part of herself that accepts the marriage, but then you see in the post credits, and go past that here. I'm not gonna save because I do have the new game save for this one. I do like the new screen though. So I'm already having like trouble breathing here. I don't know. I already feel like winded. But in the post-credit scene, you can see there's the other part of her that doesn't accept the marriage because she's just like, I see what happened to my mom. I see what happened to other people. They're not happy. I don't want to be married. And then, with the in regards to that, Shu becomes, which I found out from looking at the trophy for this one of Shantae Gods there, the gods. The god is Tsukugomi, something like that. But I think that's the divine tree god. And then the other one is Kyubi, which that actually confuses me because I don't know Shichibi, Kyubi. I don't know if Shichibi is like Kotoyuki, and that's like the spirit that the original Fox position, whereas Kyubi is the actual like more powerful god, or like the O Inari, that one that takes over his body in the true ending. I feel like that's what that is. And then the Tsukugomi, I don't know if that's the right name. Tsukigomi? You know what? Hold on. Sorry, I'm gonna look at it right now. What's the trophy I just got here? Let's just look at all the trophies. Tsukumogami. Okay, that's the divine tree spirit. So when in the clinical notes, it shows that Shu actually did take the drug himself to see what it does. It faces like an inner self, but it looks like it was actually because he transforms into the Tsukumogami. So I do think that it was also that god that was kind of taking his form to kind of help him guide Hinako away from marrying the fox spirit, because they're these two god entities that are against each other, right? Because Ibisugaoka has that the whole history of changing their beliefs because of whatever's like whatever becomes broken, worship the next thing type of thing. And so this one god clashing with the other god, that's just like, come back to the divine tree faith, which is like in the notes too, or like, and don't give power to the fox god. And the whole god thing is a very prominent thing, I think, in just a lot of Eastern culture, and it's shown a lot in a lot of different games. I think the easiest example is Persona. I'm not gonna go too far into it, but if anyone, the easiest example, Persona 4, the TV fog god basically was created because of how people viewed the world. Anyone who's played Persona 4, beat Persona 4, they know what I'm talking about. So, and there's more to it than that. So I know it's a somewhat of a spoiler, but I think it's not super relevant. Maybe I should give that a preface too. But anyways, so the doll is also like a representation of Tsukumogami. Let's see. I remember Hinako says that she kind of like offered the doll too, so I don't know if that's like a sort of a thing where she's kind of giving away like her feminine side, because we were shown throughout the whole game how she's very not kind of shunned because she played with guys when she was younger, and that she still continues to, and not so much with girls. She has female friends, but she's not as feminine as they are. But yeah, in terms, same theme with the religion occult. The third ending, you have like Shichibi, the seven tails, right? And that's another thing with just kind of goes into the whole different gods thing. But it makes me think of like the Silent Hill 3, the cult using White Claudia on like the members abusing the drug, right? And like their goal is to like birth Baphomet. I don't know if it's the same. I think it's still Baphomet. So I think that's kind of the tie there that they're going for. Something that Silent Hill fans will probably appreciate too. Hinako does not actually get transported different places throughout Ibisugaoka. Like when you get into like the Dark Shrine, it's just a different Hinako, right? And I think it's also a thing with Eastern, again, religion. That's almost like an inner temple type of thing. That's a big thing with like Eastern religions. But outside of like the end, which is still, I think, like a mental not even mental, it's like the inner temple, like a journey through the inner temple to find yourself type of thing. But yeah, that's I know that's a thing too. Like previous Silent Hills do, where it's just like, no, the town doesn't just pick you up and drop you off somewhere. So that they don't do that with this one here. But yeah, I do like the whole fog monster is actually a fog monster. I can't remember which Silent Hill had sort of like a fog wall. I talked about this last time. I know that Downpour had like a void thing. I don't. It's like trying to consume Murphy. I think my theory on that was like it's supposed to be like the purgatory trying to consume him. I don't know. I will say the plot reminds me a lot of Higurashi. Same writer, like Ryukishi 07. Because it's like there's a dam construction, and Hinamizawa, I think, for Higurashi. That's the whole thing. There are people who were very faithful to the town that didn't like that, and then I think the people, or that it's like the people who were for it, or the families who were for it, or the people who were working on the dam construction all got murdered. I believe that's part of the plot for Higurashi. And then there's also toxic gas from the swamps It's attributed to the gods. In this game, it's because it's the water dragon belief, which is part of the divine tree belief, because the divine tree is supposed to keep the water dragon in check so that the toxic gas doesn't raise or whatever. And I'm not gonna go into too much details to spoil Higurashi if you've never seen it. I recommend it. And I don't think it's actually an influence, but it reminds me of the Drakengard Nier series, the fact that you have to play through the game, do a few things just differently to get a different ending, and you need all these cutscenes and different endings to put everything together and find out what's going on. I think that's more Nier than Drakengard. I think Drakengard's just completely wildly different when you have the different playthroughs and the different endings. I think some of the endings might kind of no, they're different. Never mind. But Nier's the same. Like you need to see the different endings, and they all kind of go together. They almost kind of continue off the previous ending, type of thing. I know, even though the endings are different through all these playthroughs, you still need it in context to know everything that's going on, right? And in terms of what is still faithful to Silent Hill, the monster designs, I haven't wrapped my head around through all of them yet. Like I'm saying, I'm already running out of breath talking so much. Probably leaning doesn't help. And then I kind of haven't had too much chance to put my thoughts into it. The pregnant monster, I think, is obvious. It's kind of idea that once you get married, your only role as a mother is to like just give birth. It's a little bit dark when you think about that one though, because some of the pods that it gives birth to will birth into a monster, and someone would just die, or not die, explode. So I don't know if it's intentional or not. I feel like it would be. It's almost like, you know, a successful birth and a stillbirth type of thing. So it almost seems a little bit symbolic. The school mannequins, I think, also obvious. You know, acting fake in front of your other classmates or just in school, not like your real self. You know. I'm sure there are videos out there that probably have analyzed all of this, and at some point maybe I'll go watch them. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything I want to touch on. I don't want to go too much. My chest actually starting to hurt a bit. But overall, I think this game's a 9 out of 10 for me. So yeah, we'll end that off with that, and I'm gonna go ahead and put on Expedition 33. It is disc. So let's see here. I had it installed last night. I gotta put it on. Oh, I forgot to do this.